Yeah, I think in the chat box, yeah, people can hear you.
Oh my gosh, I see. Okay, cool.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, basically, if we give out the password, then people can jump in. The only thing I'd say to people who've joined is if we could just keep it to a couple of questions each so that we can get through as many people as possible, kind of thing.
Okay.
That's that, yeah?
Yeah, that works for me.
People to get on, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so if people want to press broadcast, the password is Eliza1, the number 1, digit 1, and then we'll be off. Here we go.
Yes, I'm walking outside. Hey! I see Ania. Hi, what's up?
Hi. Thank you, Kevin.
Hey, I see Torsten Nielsen, Miss Kara Shane, Sean, Denise, Jennifer, and a cute baby. I don't know who that baby is, but it's cute. Put the baby back. Babies are always a crowd pleaser.
How is your baby still awake?
Wait, I'm trying to find a good seat where I can, like, don't have glare because I can't quite see you guys. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? Go for it. My favorite persona on Dollhouse? You know, I loved, I mean, it's depending on what was most fun to shoot or what was the most fun character. The most fun to shoot was probably the Target episode where we were out river rafting and hunting, and we shot out in Angela's National Park, and it was just like that. It didn't feel like work. You're out in the most beautiful national park, and you're whitewater rafting, and I'm an outdoorsy girl, so I really like that. But then as far as the personas, I loved the haunted episode where I got to play Olivia Williams', you know, friend and peer, and that was definitely a challenge, and it was fun. Oh, cool. Harry, I like your lipstick.
Thank you.
It's going like poppy red. I love it.
It's a little different than what I'm used to, so.
Wow, so you went to like try something new out today for us, huh?
It was something my husband gave me for my birthday, so I think.
Work it out, girl. It's working for you.
God love you. Thank you.
All right, who's next? I just did an episode of White Collar, yes, and it was awesome to reunite with Matt Bomer, my friend from the True Calling days. He's such a friggin' sweetheart, and I had watched the show a little bit, but I didn't know it enough, and I spent like 3 flights watching shows back to back to back, and I fell in love with Matt Bomer all over again because he's just delicious and adorable and funny, and just he's so perfect in that role. I'm so psyched for him. And then we started to talk to the creators and play with what I could come in and do and how I could play with Matt, and I think people are going to be psyched because it's very like 40s femme fatale, fierce woman, but it's different than other things that I've played because she's a ancient civilizations expert, and she's kind of the she to his he. I mean, I don't know if they're equals because we don't know, we haven't don't get to know that much about her, but it's a little bit Mr. and Mrs. Smithy, which was kind of hot. And it's fun shooting in New York. Maybe, yeah, I'd love to. I mean, it's shot in New York. It was a lot of fun, and the character is definitely kind of open. We make out at the end there, and we just never know.
When will that episode air?
I think it airs, I don't know. I could lie, but I don't know.
Well, it's an awesome show, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. It's really good. And what a great entire cast. Like Willie Garson. I spent 2 weeks on a bus with Willie when we were trying to get John Kerry voted into office, see how well we did. But we spent 2 weeks on a bus in Ohio, and I hadn't seen him since then, and so that was fun. He's a funny dude.
I can't wait to see you on that show. I love that show, and I love you. You're an awesome actress, so I can't wait to see you on there.
Thank you, Lord Darklight. That's sweet. Right on. Does Kevin look big? Well, he's like this big, but I don't know. I mean, I'd have to see the before picture again to decide, because I don't have that good of a memory of the before. And if you really want my opinion, I'd really have to like check it out. But I think that I like beards. I'm a beard girl. Like I grew up with, you know, like lumberjacks and chimney sweepers and like working class guys. So the really, really clean cut always is a little preppy for me. Well, Sean, I see that you are too, my friend. I like that. Yeah, a little bit. I see that. Look at that baby again. Who is that baby? Is he playing with your makeup brushes? I love that.
Yes.
He's absolutely adorable. So cute. What's his name?
Jet.
Jet?
Jet.
Adorable.
Like an airplane.
I love it. It's adorable. Except I don't like the Jets sports team. No offense. No offense, Jet.
Oh. I don't care about sports, so.
You don't care about sports? I mean, come on. Where do you live?
In Texas. I mean, I know the Mavs are doing good right now, but...
Your Mavs are doing pretty good right now, yeah, or just did pretty good. Absolutely. Really quick. I see Kayla in my dreams, Fluff. Carrie's still there in her red lipstick. Onder in his red shirt.
Say to that lady right there.
Texas. Texas, wearing cowboy hats.
I see Siga Fiddle. You have a very, like, classic look. You're so cute. I've been pretty full-time invested in producing our Maplethorpe movie that we should be going into production in December in New York. And that's kind of a big deal, because after 20 years of being on one side of the camera, this has been, you know, like an 8-year journey to get this movie made. And we're negotiating, we're finishing negotiations right now with a financier for all of our money. And I want to get that puppy in the can, but we're pitching a show this week that we are going to get made that has kind of a theme that is really, really close to me that I wish I could tell you more about. And then I, spliced in an episode of White Collar. I'm leaving for Africa in 2 weeks. We're going back to Uganda, and I'm friggin' stoked about that. And everyone that donated to Tharchgulu and has supported our mission, I'm going to go and represent, and I'm going to be videoing a lot of the trip, and along with Rick and my mom, Mama Judy, and Pankaj, who's the head of tonic.com, that helped me raise the money. And what else? I have a couple of like fan conventions coming up, which I'm psyched about. One in Toronto, one in London, I think, that we're almost done with. So all my UK London people, I hope you come out and hang, Dushku style. And yeah, just kind of, there's a lot of like irons in the fire, a lot of different things going right now. Thank you. About Torchwood, I think it's pretty out there that I'm working with Jane Espenson on the Torchwood web series, and I'm pretty psyched about that. That's another thing that, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about, and I don't know how much I'm supposed to say. See, unless things are like pay or play or cleared, I don't want to get in sued. Someone says more Kevin Smith stuff. Oh, I love him. Yeah, I love Joss picks them pretty good. Usually he picks the winners, and when we get the chance to work together, and when we go on from that, I usually can trust that I can follow those people into cool waters.
Actually, yes. If I don't say hi from my friend Sean, I'll never hear the end of it. So my friend, he had to work today, and he wanted me to tell you hello.
Oh, tell Sean I said hello.
Michelle. And it was in regards to the Torchwood, too. Any chance you'll be appearing on the Stars series, too, next to John Barrowman at all?
I could tell you, and then I'd have to drop you from TinyChat.
I think you guys would work well on screen together. I love that show Torchwood, and I love the stuff that you've done. So it's one of those
thank you.
couples on TV together at the same time.
Carrie, as soon as I can tell someone, I'll come tell you and Sean first.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right,
thank you so much. Rock your birthday lipstick.
I will. Thank you.
Hi.
For talking.
Thank you.
I have a couple of things to say.
And Ania?
That's
yes.
the one.
Tell me.
Basically. First of all, just want to say you look super cute. Also,
thanks, girl.
Me and down below, there's a In My Dreams Fluff, her.
Yes.
And also Sandra, who's next to me, Ania, and a couple of other people.
Yeah.
We stayed in touch after you did your last TinyChat, and we've all become friends, and we kind of.
How awesome is that?
So
she's saying that all these girls stayed in touch after the last TinyChat. I love it.
Yeah, so a few of us just kind of bonded after your last chat. So I just wanted to say on behalf of all of us, thank you for helping us find some new friends, and we've had some awesome times together.
Oh my God, I love technology. This is remarkable. I love hearing that. You guys go on with yourselves, and you're all in different places in the world.
We're spread all over the world. There's a couple of us in England, and then America, and I think Peru, is it? Or Peru.
Go on with your TinyChat bond. I love that. Thank you so much for telling me that. I would have had no idea.
So
that's rad. Thank you. Is there anything that you guys specifically wanted to know or talk about in our TinyChat today?
Well, I just wanted to know how you feel about tattoos. And
I think you know how I feel about tattoos.
Apocalypse.
How would I survive a zombie apocalypse, and how do I feel about tattoos? Let me think about that. How would I survive? I mean, I think I know how to survive in a vampire apocalypse. If you've followed me for 20 years, I think you know how I'd roll. And then about tattoos, I dig. I have 9, and I'm getting 1 removed, and it wasn't thought out. I usually sit down. I've gotten 3 tattoos in each sitting, and the last one was just not that well thought out. So I'm getting it removed, and then I'm going to get it redone. There's a guy that I'm looking at who's an amazing tattoo artist. His name is Jun Cha, I think. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. You should check out his website. It's bananas. He's 21 years old, and he's a tattoo prodigy. And he's a good friend of a friend of mine, so I might be going to see Jun Cha for my next tattoo. So if you're ever in the States and you need a tattoo artist, look him up. His site's dope.
Thank you so much for answering my questions, and it's really nice to talk to you again, and thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
Nice talking to you, too. Way to like be the cruise ship director of the TinyChat League of Friends. I love it.
We actually have a group on Facebook. We stay in touch that way.
Awesome, in my dreams, Fluff.
We have a TinyChat group dedicated to you on Facebook. We started an Eliza's TinyChat group on Facebook.
I love it.
So it's the ones of us that have bonded after your last chat. We kind of so we've got a place to kind of convalesce, I suppose, and kind of get together and schedule times to talk to each other because we're in different
So are you guys on my Facebook fan page? Can you guys like declare yourselves on my page so I know who you are and we can send each other messages?
Sure, I'll link you to our page.
Awesome, I love it. Maybe Kev can help me. Kev, hey, I need you. Surprise. Can you help me do a thing on my Facebook page where I can see my TinyChat group of girls? Is it all girls or is it guys too? Oh, sweet. Hit it, Jennifer Mercer. She's asking a question. Calm down. You're disturbing her. Where am I broadcasting from? I'm in my house. I'm in my house in LA. I don't know if you guys have ever been in my house. Bye, Jet. You're adorable. I'm in my house.
Do you get to spend a lot of time at home, or are you away quite a lot?
I don't get to spend that much time at home. I swear, other people in my life live in my house more than I do because I'm always kind of on the move. But careful what you wish for. That's definitely. Whenever I'm in the same place for too long, I get a little squirrely and ADD, and I need to go and be somewhere else. And then I think that I'm superhuman, and I go and run around the world, and then I come home and crash, or I get sick and I'm forced to chill out. This is my weekend lounger look. Look, here are my weekend lounger socks. These are the best socks ever. Sorry, wait a minute. These are my weekend lounger socks. They're those Brookstone comfy socks. So I did put on a little lipstick and my hair's not did though. I don't know how to do my hair. My brother did my hair till I was 10 years old. Nate. Yeah, cool stripes, right? I'm trying to read some of these. Hi, Anu. In the dark blue room. Hi, girl. That's you. And then I see Kari over there. And two cute girls that are together. Christina something. I can't quite read all the names. Someone's asking about Freddie W. Did you guys all see the Freddie W. video? That dude's insane. How talented and how impressed. I mean, I just think that's so rad. I love that he and his friend are USC film school buddies, and they just started turning out videos. That video was so fun, and it was so fast. Coming from a world where, the setup and the stunts and everything takes such a long time, that Freddie W. video was we'd shot it on Easter. They asked me to come down on Easter Sunday, and but we were in and out, had that thing locked in probably 3 hours. Woo! I hear someone having a party. Ryan Houlihan. Yeah, Freddie W. is dope. I'm a big fan. Look at why is it so with her cool red hair. I dig,
Can I ask you
sister.
a quick question, Eliza?
Go for it, Ryan Houlihan.
A friend of mine went to a wedding at which I think you were in the bridal party and you signed an autograph that was passed to me. And I wanted to see if you remembered that. It was maybe last year or something. It's so creepy for me to do this, but
My best friend Allie's wedding in Massachusetts.
Yup.
Oh my God, yeah, I think I did sign something for you, and that I'm so happy to know that person wasn't lying at a wedding. That's dope. Are you related to them?
No, they weren't lying. It was for me.
Oh, that's
and then
awesome.
The other question was, no, a good friend of mine that I went to school with. Then I met them I met her through them. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's my girl Allie. She's preggers now. Like less than a year after the wedding. I just saw her in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's weird. All my friends are pregnant and married and woo.
Yeah,
I'm not.
It's weird when that starts to happen.
I don't know what. I just don't know. You know, my parents divorced when I was born. My mom had me at 40. I was like the last baby. I used to say I was a mistake, but a mistake and an accident are two different things. I'm learning today from my shrink. But I've told every boy since I was 9 years old that I'm not getting married or having kids until I'm 40. I've kind of come down with the number. Like I'm kind of, mid-30s, but I'm a little bit of I've never been like a bridezilla. Like I love the idea of marriage and I love it on other people, but it kind of scares the crap out of me too. And my father never remarried. He has a life partner. And he's like, sweetheart, you don't have to get married. You can you don't have to make a promise to the government and God, whatever your God may be. You can live with somebody and pull a Goldie and Kurt, like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. So, I love my man Rick. We live together. He has 2 awesome kids, but I don't know. I've never been a bridezilla, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't see you as a bridezilla. I would see you more as a whatever's gonna happen, have fun at the wedding kind of a thing. I wouldn't see you being controlling.
Yeah, no. Whatever it'll be. I like that. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you got the autograph. Right on, dude.
Yeah, thanks for it.
Hi, Angel063. God, do you know how bad I almost cut my hair like you 2 nights ago? I had scissors, and I was so ready to just friggin' chop it all off. I have a mop. It looks so cute.
Keep it long.
Eliza, we have questions.
Ask your questions. I'm here.
What's up? All right, first question. Go ahead.
Have you been approached to do Dancing with the Stars? Are you thinking about it? You should.
I'm so not doing Dancing with the Stars, bro.
Come on.
I can't. What are you talking about? I freestyle when I dance. I can't even learn salsa, merengue, or any of the Latin dances because I can't give up the control to let somebody lead me for 20 seconds.
You can.
You gotta get rid of that. You can do it.
I know. Latin dudes, just they want to dance with me for about a second, and then they're like, yeah, no, you're unleadable. Casey and Joe. You guys are a cute little duo.
Casey Joe.
I'm Casey Joe. That's Jacob.
Hi, Casey Joe. Do you have an accent?
We're big fans.
What's your accent? You guys are cute. I like it.
I have another question. Can you do a front handspring step out, round off back handspring step out, round off back handspring full twisting layout?
Can I? I mean, is that a question?
It's one of my favorite movies, so I had to ask it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't use stunt doubles. I don't know what you've heard, but it's all Dushku all day. When you see me busting moves.
Oh, yeah.
Word up. Oh my God, there's a Bring It On.
Bring It On is the best
craze fest going on right now. Every comment is Bring It On. I love that movie. Oh my God, I ran into this guy on the plane the other day, and he's bringing the Bring It On musical. I guess it already started, in Atlanta? He said it's absolutely amazing. They have people from Avenue Q and in the Heights. What's the Heights play? In the Heights? And yeah, he was going on and on about it, and it's supposed to premiere in LA in November, and we're trying to we're going to try to get the original cast to come out to see the show. It's supposed to be dope to the rhythm. I cannot wait to see it. I love that.
I need to be there. I need to
Right? I saw Book of Mormon in New York last week, and it was probably one of the best things I've ever seen. That play was so on point and so wrong and so right on. It was genius. Being raised Mormon maybe like added to why I loved it so much, but it was insane. If you're in New York, lie, cheat, and steal your way to get tickets to that show and see it, because it's that necessary.
That's awesome. Thank you, Eliza. You're awesome.
Thank you, boys. You're adorable. Yeah, me too.
Yeah! You look awesome. You look amazing.
I know. The camera loves your face, obviously.
Yeah,
oh my God, the camera loves your face. Shut up.
You need to teach us your secrets.
My secrets are use weekends to sleep, man. I feel so good when I get a full night's sleep, but I have to force my butt to do it. I slept till like noon today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Thank you guys. Do you guys want to see my dog? Max, come here.
Yeah.
Come here, Max.
We love
Max
dogs.
Factor. Here you are. Look at you. Hey, mister. There's Mr. Max. Say what's up, Max. Come here. Oh, wait. Max. Say hi to all the people on TinyChat. Max is the best. I got Max just before I started shooting True Calling up in Vancouver, and I put him in a purse, and I brought him with me everywhere. He was like, he had no idea what the hell had happened to him. And Matt Bomer and Zach Galifianakis used to take care of my dog for me up on True Calling because I worked all the time. So Zach was like his angry, drunken stepfather, and Matt was like his nurturer, and they freaking raised my dog for me. There were a few times when I would watch Max like drive off into the sunset with Zach on his orange bicycle in the basket, like blowing a doobie in his face, and I was like, maybe that's not the best parental move, but he turned out so right, didn't you, mister?
You loved it.
Let's do our
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, we have a good cat. You like cats?
I'm gonna probably half my audience is probably gonna sign off TinyChat, but I don't love cats. I think cats don't love me, and so I don't like them back.
Look at ours. Look at who we have.
They always just give me such friggin' attitude.
So Zeke.
And there's not enough room for the attitude that I'm giving and a cat is giving in the same space. So me and cats have never been really friends. Sorry.
Hello.
But as Catwoman, I had to act with cats and act like I loved them. So I just pretended they were puppies.
That's cool. I'm not the biggest fan either, but this guy's awesome.
Ashley Brooke Watts loves ferrets. I've never had a ferret.
That's gross. That's gross.
Does somebody have a cat right there? Oh, that's the cat. Oh my God, that looks like a dog though.
I know.
He's like big and fluffy and crazy.
He's cool.
Yeah, I wanted to know where you went and if you're coming again or something like that. I'm from Peru, so.
Yeah, no, I love Peru. My oldest brother was in the Peace Corps in Ecuador, and he does a lot of work in Ecuador and Peru. He's a conservationist, and he works for a company called Windrock, and he works with a group called ACA, an Amazon Conservation Association, and we went down there. Flew into Lima, and then he was going to come and climb Machu Picchu with me, my oldest brother. I was all ready, and then the day before he was supposed to meet up with me to climb Machu Picchu, he bailed, and he had to stay. He was out on the coast. No, wait. He was in, what's that? So I did Machu Picchu by myself with like my iPod and Kanye West blasting, and I ran up, and I didn't do the Inca Trail. I want to do the Inca Trail the next time, but I kind of did like a day Machu Picchu, and went up and meditated on the mountaintop, and then went and met up with him. He was in God, we flew into another airport in the Amazon, and it was so hot and so humid, but it was incredible. And we went to a Brazil nut reservation where we shucked Brazil nuts and went through the jungle with machetes, and we're hacking open Brazil nuts, and I learned all about the nutritional value and how we can all survive off of Brazil nuts if we ever had to.
Wow.
Then we went back to Lima and had the most incredible meal. You're from Lima?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I just loved it. Cool. Well, thank you from Peru.
Call me anytime.
I have a question.
I'm not involved in the new Buffy movie, whoever keeps asking. I'm not involved in it. I don't know what it's going to be. Who knows, really? I mean, obviously Hollywood is in the habit of recycling things that were hits and assuming they will be once more. But I don't know. I don't want to be completely closed-minded and say just because Joss isn't involved and it's gonna suck. But I'm inclined to say that or feel that in a way. But I've been wrong many times before, so you never know. And I don't wish it to fail. I think it's always interesting to see a new artistic approach on something, and if nobody tried those things, I guess where would we be? I mean, everything is kind of an imitation of something that was once great. So who knows what it'll be? You're going to be honest, what?
I'm going to be honest and say I'm kind of scared.
It's a little scary, I agree. I totally agree, it's a little scary. I mean, I think that all of us who know and love Buffy from everything that it ever was, I mean, it's so much more than a show about vampires and kick-ass girls, So
yeah.
If somebody doesn't get that, but it just might be a whole new I don't know, take on it. And it might not be for everyone, and it might not be for all the loyal Buffy fans, but there's new generations all the time. And I just wonder, I have nieces and nephews now, and you never know. I mean, I think that there's something really timeless about Buffy, and it's always going to be, such a part of so many people's just lives and development. But who knows? I mean, they're obviously pretty confident about something they got going on, so we'll see what the hell that is.
Yeah.
All right, we got to do rapid fire questions to wrap this baby up and have it be.
I have a question.
Mad successful and have it be everyone
I've got a question.
dreamed of. What's that? Ask your question. Just shout it out loud and proud, everybody.
I have two questions. One, when are you coming back to Perth, Australia? And two, have you ever considered being on a Supernatural episode?
When am I coming back to Perth, Australia? I was just there, and I feel like it might be a minute before I get back, but because I have to go to Brazil, I have to go back to Albania, I have to go to Africa, I have to go back to somewhere in Asia soon. I don't know where. I want to go back to China. I really love China, but Perth is it's on the list of places that I've been and that I would want to return to. So I'll be back. I just have to cover a few spots before I make it back there. And then I've never considered an episode of Supernatural. I don't know why. It's never come across my plate, But I think it's a cool show, and obviously people are crazy about it. So yeah.
Hi, I have a question.
Ask away.
What was your favorite Buffy episode to film?
What was my favorite Buffy episode to film? Probably Bad Girls. Was that the quick answer, or what?
Yes, I love that. I love that.
I love some Bad Girls. Want, take, have. I love that. That was magic. That was lightning in a bottle, I thought. Oh, look at your face tattoo!
Yes.
Is she really?
Yeah, it's a real one. I got it in 2009, and I've been wanting to show you ever since.
Oh my god, I'm so glad. See, this is why I love TinyChat. I'm looking at an actual Faith tattoo incarnation. I'm so loving it. Thank you, right on. God, I lived with that thing.
I feel like I'm gonna faint.
I consider getting that. I consider getting the Faith tattoo for good, but
yeah.
But I don't know. Just it's so funny. There's a lot of pressure to get tattoos that can be covered when you have to, you know, be somebody else. So all my 9 tattoos are kind of, if I'm in a bathing suit and have my hair down, you just wouldn't know. I will take samba classes if I come to Rio. Absolutely. I mean, is that even a question? Whether or not we're very good at it, I think we've been over me in the dancing category. What was that? Me and my partner, what, in the Bruins game? Oh my God. I have a lot of compassion and empathy for the Canucks fans out there and for the Canadians, and one team must win, but and the Bruins were pretty exceptional this year. I was so friggin' pumped. I've always loved the Bruins. I haven't followed them as closely as I've followed my Red Sox or my Celtics. But one of my best memories ever was when I was a little girl. My first Bruins game I ever went to, I went with my 3 older brothers, and it was one of their birthdays, and we were walking. My mother let me go and walk along the rink to go to the restroom, and as I was walking, a puck came flying out of the rink, and it landed right in front of me, and I was like a little girl, and I just remember looking down at it and being like, oh, and I went to pick it up, and as soon as I picked up the puck, like 3 dudes tackled me on the ground to like whip the puck out of my hands, and my little brothers, like monkeys, came flying over the banister. It was like a giant pig pile, and I was at the bottom, and my brothers scored the puck, and had my back, and I kept the puck finally after a pig pile and almost getting my face ripped off. So that was my first Bruins memory, and it's a good one. Natalie?
Yeah. Do you prefer doing TV shows or do you prefer doing movies?
Do I prefer doing TV shows or movies? I mean, I feel like the business has changed a lot. When I first came into the movie and the entertainment business when I was 10 years old, there was kind of a difference between, like movies were seen as higher prestige, had a higher prestige, and now it's pretty much an even playing field. I mean, you go where the good writing is, and you go where the good characters are, and I think that I don't really have a preference so much. I love going where the goods are,
Somebody's asking me if Faith was the role you wanted to play on Buffy, and if you would consider doing Glee.
I would consider doing Glee. I love Glee. I think that's a great show, and I love to sing. I'm not the best singer, but they could probably make me sound real good. I would love to do Glee, and then if Faith was the role that I wanted to play on Buffy. I never wanted to play Buffy, so I think Faith was the right role to want to play. It was very like me at the time. I mean, I just graduated from high school, and I think I was still wearing my leather pants and coat of armor and red lipstick and bustier at the time. You guys, I have to run. I have to go. I have a date with my girlfriend Candy. So I appreciate you guys coming on my fan chat and my TinyChat, and we'll do it again. Was it everything you hoped and dreamed? Say yes, or
Of course. Yes.
Come through your
Better.
Your cam and knock you out. Thank you guys. Happy Saturday night. Be safe. And we'll do the next one, and yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Awesome,
Any
Daniel.
closing? Any Springer final thoughts?
Love you in Dollhouse.
Yeah.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you for Dollhouse for buying Joss lunch and therefore creating the show.
Aww. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Thank you guys for the support and love. Appreciate it. Really. So grateful. Thank you guys. All right, that's it. Kev, thank you. Jessica, everyone that made this TinyChat possible. I really appreciate it. And sorry I was a spaz getting on, and I was late because, you know, I would never keep you guys waiting. All right. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye, Eliza.
Bye.
And bye, Eliza.